Right, we on. Let's do this. Welcome to another episode of Magnificence. I'm Hannibal. Today we're going to be covering 3 fragrances that you can't afford to miss out on. Under 50 bucks, date fragrances, guaranteed to woo that special someone that you're trying to impress. Stay with me because we're going to go through this real quick. Number 1, 1 Million Prive. Now this one from the 1 Million line is excellent in my opinion. So the note breakdown on this one is pretty simple. Blood orange and cinnamon on the top. You have that myrrh and that tobacco in the mid. And you got that tonka and that patchouli in the base. The main thing I get from this one, and not much more, is the tobacco, that cinnamon, and that myrrh. It's beautiful. It's not very immature like 1 Million, so you're not gonna smell like a 20-year-old. And it's not too gentlemanly or old so that you don't smell like, you know, your grandpa. I suggest you buy this one. I love this one. You can get it for under $50 on discounters. If you can't afford the 100 milliliter, which is a little bit more expensive obviously than the 50, you can buy the 50 milliliter. It's a long-lasting fragrance. It smells nice, soft, sexy. You're gonna like it. I know it. So go buy it. Alright, the second one is a classic. Launched in 1998, and the nose behind with this one is Annick Minardo. You got Boss Bottled. I mean, a lot of you aren't surprised. This is a classic, a real no-brainer for a date. It was launched in 1998, but still stands strong today. As I said before, the nose behind this one is Annick Minardo, and she's amazing, to say the least. There's a whole lot of notes in this, and I'm not gonna go in depth into all of them. I'm just gonna tell you what I smell most. Okay, so you got apple, you got that cinnamon, you got that cardamom, you got that vanilla, and you got that freshness in the beginning from the citrus. I think bergamot. It smells amazing. You know, this one is, from my experience, is a hit or miss with a lot of guys, but the women tend to really like it. So go buy it. All right, last but not least, of course, Coach for Men. Can't leave this one off of any date list. Trust me, it's amazing. Okay, so this one is a woody aromatic fragrance launched in 2016. The nose behind this one is Anne Flippo and Bruno Jovanovic. Again, there's a whole lot of notes in this one, but plain and simple, it's one of the best blue fragrances that you can get. But I'm only going to go into the ones that I smell right off the bat. And for that, I have the pear note. There's like a melon note or an aquatic fruity note that I can't really put my finger on. I also pick up on a little bit of cardamom, of course, citrus, and ambergris. But you can't really pick them out individually, really and truly, because it's just such a blue, mass-appealing fragrance that if you spray this on, it's just a panty dropper. What can I say? Coach for Men, for those of you trying to get your saddle on. I apologize. That was very bad. So don't waste any time. Go and get this one. Funny story about this one. My wife loves this. She actually gave it to me for my birthday one year. And I've gone through a whole bunch of it, but since I have so many fragrances, I don't really just reach for it and put it on every single time. Plus, when you're married, you don't really go out on dates much. And, you know, I was going around smelling all the different fragrances, ones that I really was interested in. I wanted to see how they smelled. And she goes off on a tangent on her own little mission. And she picks this one up and she smells it and she's like, this one. And I had heard about Coach for Men. It was back in 2018, and I was like, you know, everybody says this is very mass appealing, this is very blue, it's very mundane, it's nothing special. And I went and I smelled it and I was like, oh, wow, that was nice. But I already had like 3 fragrances in my basket, so I wasn't gonna go and just throw that one in. So long story short, it was a really good birthday. She surprised me with that and a bottle of 18-year-old single malt whiskey, Glenlivet I think it was. And you know, that night we popped that bottle, I sprayed this on, and it was a good night. I'm sorry, again, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. So yes, we're almost finished. I gotta give you an honorable mention. And of course, this one is not gonna come as a surprise to any of you, because a lot of you who do watch my videos know that this one is one of my favorites, and I've mentioned it in a previous video. This one is Legend Night by Montblanc. Dropped in 2017, this one is a woody aromatic, and the noses behind this one are Antoine Maison Dieu and Olivier Pêcheur. Again, as with most of these mass appealing date night fragrance type fragrances, there's a whole lot of notes listed on Fragrantica, but what I get most from it are, you get that cardamom, you get that apple, there's a slightly boozy vibe, but mainly there's a lot of vanilla. Especially when it dries down to a wonderful spicy-ish woody vanilla fragrance. Also, the wood that I most get from this one is sandalwood, which I really like. And I mean, to me, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with this one. I'm sorry, I told you guys I was only going to give you 3 fragrances, but I ended up doing 4. I couldn't help myself. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm really passionate about this fragrance. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get videos fresh out of the oven. And let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Do you like these fragrances? Do you think they really are worth a top 3 list? And if not, do you think I missed out any? Remember, these are fragrances under 50 bucks that will impress that special someone. Again, thanks for watching. Peace out. I'm Hannibal. This is Magnificence. And go buy these so you can get laid. I'm so sorry. Again and again. What's wrong with me? Bye.